trust your heart, share all of your love till death do you part. I wanna be what he wants when he wants it and whenever he needs it.
So a lot has happened in the last month, and I'm currently in Shanghai where I'm going to be living for the next year or so. A tiny bit of context: last year I was working a 9 to 5. I saved up a bunch of money to quit my job and go traveling for a bit, but because I was traveling on savings, I essentially knew that once the money runs out, I need to go back to work. To be honest with you, I don't want the adventure to stop. I was really enjoying the travels, and so I kind of found a bit of a middle ground. Rather than return back to London and get a job, I decided to find a job in Shanghai, which is which is what I did. So it feels kind of surreal to say that I'm living in Shanghai, China, but here we are.
It's so sweet.
I was just gonna stay inside and just chill today, but the weather is too good. So I'm just strolling around the city. I'm gonna see what I bump into, but I'm in the French concession now, which I don't know the history, but it genuinely feels like France.
Moved out to a new city. June is dawning down on me, and all that I can find, a sickly romance in the air. Lovers stroll without a care in sight. Can't be right, 'cause the sun's engaged to the sky and my best friend's found a new guy. I'm only getting older, I've never had a shoulder to cry on.
So what I've gone and done is I've just bought some really cheap IKEA frames. I'm gravitating towards this for the frame, so I'm gonna put that aside. I wanna buy some nicer ones as time goes on, but I think for now, these will do. So I've got this place for 1 year, and my logic is that it seems like a long time, it feels like a really long time, but it's gonna come by quite quick. And obviously I wanna make this place a home, I wanna make it cozy. I don't want to invest in a bunch of like things for the flat and then have to inevitably move, and it might not be feasible to take them with me. So I have to think of like the most cost-effective ways to make a place cozy, and the first thing I can think of is just to display my art. I mean, it doesn't really need much explanation, to be honest. I'm probably being biased because it's my work, but I really feel like putting it in frames, even though they're just cheap little £4 IKEA frames, really elevates the pieces actually. There's one main downside, is that in my contract, I'm not actually allowed to hang any art on my wall. So, but for now, this piece will cover these wires because they have really been annoying me. They are so ugly for me. So I'm just literally gonna place that there. This one, I'm not sure yet, so I'll probably just throw him back here. So I think getting coffee is one of life's pleasures, but to be honest with you, I don't know anything about like the coffee beans or the complexities of coffee, but today I'm going to do something I've never done before. I'm going to like this coffee festival. I don't know, Shanghai's got some really cool stuff, so no doubt I'm going to try some really good coffee, and yeah, we're going to see. I'm probably going to be absolutely shaking with caffeine by the end of it, but I got a little bit of bug in it.
To awaken the coffees. That's it. Start from the middle and then turn in circle.
Get 40 on the dot every time.
How is it? So good. Did you see?
I've been a very busy boy because I got my Chinese number. I can officially use Taobao, which is like the Chinese version of Amazon, but like on steroids. It is good. I think I pulled off all of the stickers. If you see anything, any personal information, anything incriminating, Please don't ruin my life, thank you. But yeah, basically, when I was coming from Bangkok, because I was flying on a low budget airline, as you do, I didn't have enough weight to take any of my art supplies, so I had to leave them behind, which is a bit of a shame. So, I went on like a little coffee induced shopping spree on Taobao. I basically got a very budget art setup. This is the easel. I was gonna buy like a full-size studio easel, but I can't lie. I had one back in London. It was definitely nice, but I don't really think it was that necessary for me. I'm not really gonna be doing anything that big, so. Whoa, yeah, this is good. But I promise you, it was so cheap. I can't remember, but I think it was like 2 or 3 quid a tube. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot, and I don't know if it's a good brand. I've never heard of it before, Rubens, but I don't know. Come on, like. So I'm so excited. And I think what is beautiful, because normally I'm like very conservative of the amount of oil paint I use just because it's kind of a bit expensive, but if this is as cheap as I remember it was when I ordered it, like I could literally just like slap out a bunch of like low effort paintings and not have to worry about using paint. So this is actually my first attempt at oil painting in a few weeks now, partly because I haven't had my oil painting set up and partly because I've been attracted by other mediums right now. I'm really enjoying my portrait sketches right now. They're kind of low effort, but they still create something that's, for me, quite beautiful to look at. But the only downside of me not painting in a while is that, I don't know, the paint's just not really, it's not really cooperating the way I want it to cooperate. It's definitely a skill issue, like it's 100% a skill issue. But I think that's only inevitable if I don't touch paints for almost a month. But yeah, I feel like right now I'm at the ugly stage. I'm gonna try and fight through this. I'm gonna try and persevere.
I was happy in the haze of a drunken hour, but heaven knows I'm miserable now. I was looking.
Now this is my idea of fun. I was just in the house doing a bit of painting, and I was feeling a bit cooped up. It's a Sunday. I've been indoors all day, and so I don't really know why, but I find it really hard just to stay in the house all day. Like I always need to get out and do something, get some fresh air or whatever. And so rather than going on a little stroll, I thought, why don't I just get on one of these little bikes? I'm gonna be real, when I rented my apartment, I actually didn't really look about much of these surrounding areas, so like, I'm actually very pleasantly surprised with the surrounding area, because I don't know, I was just expecting it to be just all buildings and metropolis, but actually it's like, I'm literally like a 5-minute cycle from some really nice parks and green areas, so yeah, I consider myself very lucky. Actually, you've probably noticed it already, but like one thing I always do is I love to stick my art on the wall just with masking tape. So I don't actually need to use any nails. I can just have them up there. But I think bit by bit, I'm just gonna stick my art on the wall and just give the place a bit of life, a bit of character. I can understand how it's not everyone's preference. It could look a bit messy, but me personally, I've always done this and I just love the vibe it gives off.